my shelves. I've learned the only way I can't drink dragon's milk is if they're not in the house. I was going to save these. And honestly, even if I only drink 2 dragon's milk, man, I'm just not as energetic the next day. Isn't that crazy? Probably got liver failure or something. I mean, it's not like I'm getting drunk. I can feel it, but let's just rock. I want you to take a good look at this computer here. Maybe this is facing wrong. Right there. Because what I'm going to do on that, it's been a great computer, 9 years. That uploaded every single YouTube video I did. All 25,000. Been great, and just, I think the motherboard's dying. And even if it isn't, you know, Windows 10 there knows more support in October this year. And that particular laptop, for a number of reasons, has outdated hardware you can't even get updates for anymore. That can't handle Windows 11. So it's time to go. So that's why you'll see people with like real old computers. Eventually they're just going to be obsolete based on you're unable to update them. That's why. So I just thought I'd come out here and kick it, and rock it, you know what I'm saying? Got quite a bit done today. I wasn't even going to line my shelves. I'm not sure why I did it. I guess it makes it better in some kind of way. I'm organizing my garage. Yeah, I'm just kicking it, partying, you know what I'm saying? That was a hot one today. Temperature was supposed to be going down since Wednesday, but boy, it hasn't seemed like it. It may be a degree or two cooler, but man, the humidity's been through the roof. I'll tell you what I've learned in the last couple of weeks. Buying a new laptop is a nightmare. Every single one of these places has an issue. You look up at Best Buy, even if the Geek Squad takes care of the warranty work, terrible ratings. You look up basically anybody on Amazon, terrible ratings. And I'll tell you one thing I've realized Amazon does for sure is if you've got somebody that's making you a bunch of money, they will erase those negative reviews. And Google does the same thing. And the way they do it is they come up with these guidelines and policies, which are super vague, that can be anything. So even if you're a total schmuck ripping people off, you know, if you don't say please and thank you and never say the word crook, they're going to find a way to take that down for violating company violations, which is bullshit. Hey, Jay. Hey, Peanut. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, how do you guys know I'm on? Because, you know, lately doing lives, I get people that I've never seen before. Oh, Ava? Well, but then make an avatar that says Ava. I mean, what's the sense of coming up with a name and an avatar if you want somebody to call you something different? This doesn't make any sense. Why would you log on with a name you didn't want to be used? Oh, thank you, Jay. I mean, I'll try and remember Ava, but... Oh, okay. It's your sister's fault? All right. Oh, hell, plenty of them. You better believe it. Yeah. You could just start another channel, Peanut. Ava. You could start another channel. That's how you'd fix it. I think you can charge. You can change the name. This you can throw it through Google, or you can throw it through YouTube. Either way, look, do it. Watch a YouTube video on it. Is this the name of a channel or just a username? Is Peanut Remy a name of a channel or just a username? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, does your dad use the? Does he use this channel? Who uses it besides you? Is it just you and your sister? Oh, okay. I mean, if I were you, I'd probably just make my own YouTube channel, even if you don't upload anything, and just log on with that one. And then you don't need to worry about it. You could make a new one, Ava, 2025 or something like that. But you watch a YouTube video. I haven't done it in a long time, so I'd tell you now. It's pretty easy, though. Nice night out tonight. These phones aren't very light sensitive in dark conditions. And man, you could see, it looks like a planetarium here. Beautiful. Just stars everywhere. Oh, thank you. Gorgeous. You can hear a jet flying over. The jets here, most of the time, I'm 90 miles east of Atlanta. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very hot and humid. It sure is. Most of the time, right around here, jets are either going to Europe or South America when they leave Hartsfield to the east. And they're usually at about 25,000 feet climbing. I don't want these people with these stupid comments. But these airplanes are climbing, so they got a lot of power in. And you can hear them if everything's just right. It's kind of interesting. I always look and see where they're going and, what time they took off and that kind of thing. Yeah, it's definitely hot. I looked up to go to see Top Fuels this year, and you couldn't believe how expensive it is to go watch those now. Everything's VIP, assigned seating. You know, hotels are a 400 a night in the area. It's just not worth it. Air shows have turned into that too. I'm going down to Marco Island, Florida in July for 4 days. I was going to stay in the Everglades, but it was just too iffy with the place. So now I'm going to stay 10 miles north. Yeah, it's because I don't, it's just facing out in the dark. I'm in the dark on a couch on a porch in Georgia. There's nothing to see. Yeah, because it's dark on my side too. If I have lights on out here, you get eaten alive by bugs. Not really eaten alive, but they're just flying all over. There'll be like a million of them on the screen. I never realized this. I mentioned this on a short the other day. But just if you get like a processor or a graphics card, let's say an NVIDIA 5080 or 5090, a NVIDIA 5080, let's say, if you put it in a desktop, the desktop is still way better performance than the 5080 you'd put in a laptop. I never knew that. I always thought, well, how are they getting all this stuff in these little laptops and it running properly? They're not. It's not the same processing power. For the graphics card, the RAM, nothing. It's all different. So I think I'm going to get a desktop and then just get a cheap laptop, because I don't, I do upload videos when I'm on the road, but I mean, if I have to, I'll just put them on an external hard drive and wait till I get home. That's what I think I'll do. But man, I'll tell you, Asus, this is my third one here. I ordered another one, but I just sent it back because it was crashing when I tried to upload some videos to YouTube. And it wouldn't let me download photos or video anywhere. To an external hard drive, to an SSD, to the hard drive in the computer. I just thought, screw it, I'm not fooling with this. No way. So I sent it back. I will never, ever buy a high-ticket item from Amazon again. I mean, they were pretty good about it, but it's still a long, drawn-out pain in the ass. I got a return shipment, and I shipped it a couple days later. And who knows what'll happen. 15 to 30 days before you get a credit. Why? You get it, you make sure it's in one piece, nothing's damaged, and you issue the credit. I mean, why that long? And I'll tell you, the plane's been crashing left and right this summer. And a lot of people have been drowning through riptides. It's just, I can't figure out for the life of me. There was a couple down in Florida a couple months ago. Drowned the mother and the father, 6 kids with them on vacation. Pretty low. It's just, it's a lot of stolen stuff. Just dealing with a class of people I don't want to deal with, to tell you the truth. I mean, I could make more money doing other things. I mean, it seems fun and it'd be cool. But honestly, I mean, there's more money in other things. Plus, not being married to a freestanding building. And you got the cops always coming in there. It's just a, I would have done that at one time, but it's just kind of a, like I said, I can make more money doing other things. I was talking, there's a franchise called Scooters. It's a coffee shop. And I had a friend of mine ask me if I knew anything about it. I'd never heard of them. And he called the other day for a franchise, which to me, I don't think you need a franchise for a coffee shop. I mean, I don't think you do. When's the last time you saw a Starbucks commercial? I mean, they're around, you know about them, but I would never get a franchise for a coffee shop. But anyway, he called them up to see what they required for a franchise. They want $1 million up front. If I had $1 million to spend on something other than living, the last fucking thing I'd buy with it is a coffee shop. But pawn shop's kind of cool. You know, I know a guy that made an absolute fortune in California with pawn shops buying gold. I mean, he made a ton of money. Had 5 locations. Just killed it. I mean, like $550 a year, and never went to work. I don't know if it's still like that, but it was. He really killed it. And I went up and got a saw that cuts tile for Marty up in a place about 30 miles south of Nashville. And they had a kick-ass pawn shop. They had so much cool shit in there. I mean, that's my idea of a pawn shop. But like, we had them up in West Branch where I lived, and it was all a bunch of junk. You know, just tools and stuff like that. I'm telling you, man, I don't know of any business I'd want to own now. A restaurant, no thanks. It's so hard to be in that business now. It's ridiculous, man. Food costs are insane. There's tons of people who just don't go out to eat anymore. It just costs too much. Yeah. Yeah, I've looked into a lot of things. Everything's like crazy expensive. If everything goes right, I'm just going to live about 15 more years probably. And it's tits up. Be out of this fucking rat race. Yeah, the stuff I've experienced. I mean, I'm from Detroit, the big 3 going broke. American car companies not being worth a shit. Airbus putting American airplane manufacturers out of business. I'll tell you, man, everybody's on pins and needles over this Boeing crash on the Streamliner. If this turns out to be some software glitch or a hardware issue, that could be the end of Boeing. And I'm really kind of surprised they didn't ground them all. I mean, you don't need to be a test pilot to realize that that plane was at a low altitude with the gear down and the flaps up. And you know that's super bad. For all these crazy abstract theories out there about the pilot putting up the flaps instead of the gear, bullshit. No way. Hey, Lucid. Yeah, cicadas, yeah. Yep, they're all over here. Just chatting, kicking it. How you doing? And, you know, there's a gas station where I go, and there's an Indian guy who works in there. He's a pretty friendly guy. I'm always talking to him about different things about India. He just got his master's degree in IT. So, you know, I had to say, Seuss, that, I mean, I know a little bit about computers, but not that much, particularly about once you get past simple stuff with software, I mean, accessing a system and, a bunch of technical shit. So I told him this computer looked like it was going out. He said, I'll take a look at it for you. And, for a week, I'd go in there and he didn't have it. And I made up my mind today, when I went in there today, if he didn't have it, I'm going to tell him, hey, look, now the computer's not worth anything. It's that one right there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take suggestions how somebody'd like to see it go out. Like leaving it in a thunderstorm turned on, dumping a bottle of Aunt Jemima syrup in the keyboard. Just see what it takes to take it out. Throwing it out of the back of my pickup, doing 80, see if it's still on. Any ideas? That's that fucking stupid Chris. He is an absolute nightmare. I finally blocked him on a couple different IDs. You remember he used to come on all the time? He's fucking nuts. I mean, these people just do not go away. They will send me emails about what a big prick I am and, this, that. Why are you coming to me? I mean, if I don't like somebody, I just get away from them and I don't have anything to do with them. He's nuts. Yeah, he's a fucking lunatic, man. His girlfriend's nuts, too. They just seem like, people that weren't doing too hot, that were having a tough time, but I don't think that anymore. I mean, there are people that aren't doing too hot that are like evil, nasty stalkers. Yeah, he's kooky. What kind of temperatures you getting out there, Lucid? Can you see my dragon milk bottle? Yeah, he's crazy. Can you see that? It looks like an eye test, doesn't it? Is this better or this better? I don't have a computer working now, and I did buy a new one, but I sent it back. So I'm a little bit out of commission for a while. Oh, he's just nuts, man. He's just crazy, man. It's just nutty people. They will always find something wrong. They will always have something to bitch about, no matter what you do for them. Yeah, I just want him to go away. But I'm really curious about that Air India crashed. Oh, good for you. Now, do you get up into the mountains much, Lucid, or not really? I'm going to try and do some interviews, different kind of interviews. I just haven't got around to doing it yet. I'm learning to play this piano slowly. I skipped my lesson Thursday. I didn't feel like driving down there. No, no. That doesn't happen in airliners. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I guarantee you they have all sorts of alarms and The speeds are calculated in. If you're fucking around doing that kind of shit, you're going to get a warning before it actually happens. Now, people in private airplanes do that, but there's no way a first officer, a captain that's flying a Dreamliner for a living is going to do some stupid shit like that. You know, you could do it blindfolded, you know right where the lever's at. And now all of a sudden one day you're going to do something catastrophic, like pull the flaps up instead of the gear. Bullshit. And besides, the guy that survived, the one guy that lived, he said there was a loud explosion. Yeah, it's just so unlikely. It's ridiculous. I mean, not impossible, but pretty unlikely. What's the hub? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, Red Rocks. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. No, I don't know what it means. I'm not putting up with these people and their stupid comments. Yeah, it's just another form of trolling. I don't know what he's talking about. Interlocks and alarms. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't believe it. I would be surprised that it would even let you do that at that airspeed in that configuration. I think even if you tried to do it, you'd get these audio alarms and you'd realize you fucked up. Nah, I don't buy it. Oh, really? How bad of a break, a twist? Divine intervention. Nah, I think it's just shit luck. That happened in Detroit, Flight 255. Cecilia Sheehan. Little girl. Yeah, it's crazy how that stuff happens. You know, but only humans assign value to stuff like that. You know, if you're a bunch of ducks and you're flying south and a bunch of hunters pop up near the decoys and they shoot half your buddies down, you're not thinking this kind of shit. Why, may you just keep on flying? How'd you do that, Jeff? How'd you do it? Oh, it hurts, that's for sure. You know, there's different schools of thought now. You should have it high, elevated, but there's different schools of thought on icing and stuff now. Some say let the inflammation ride. It's a natural process. Take some ibuprofen, Tylenol. I did it a couple times in college. It hurts like a motherfucker, man. Yeah, that doesn't make sense, though. That doesn't make sense. That you would, like, just mow grass and it would hurt that bad. Is it swollen? Yeah, it sounds like gout, but I don't think it is. Because it wouldn't come after mowing. That gout's painful. You know, there's people that get gout, they can't even stand a sheet on their feet. Oh, it hurt that bad to go to a doctor, huh? That's weird. Well, good luck with it. You don't think it'll keep you from going to work Monday, do you? That's weird. Yeah, isn't it lucid? I can see you getting blisters or being sore, but not like sprained. Huh. Hey, did he tell you to ice it? It's going, I'd say medium. Medium. I mean, I'm getting set up better. You know, I'm constantly reading books, right? About all sorts of shit. And I've been really hell-bent on procrastination and learning better ways to learn things. And this is going to sound like fucking nuts to you, I know. But let me just share it with you. You know, like being more organized and all this kind of bullshit. But in this, I happened to pick up a book on how to be an A-plus student in college. It's really excellent. And let me tell you what I've taken away from it so far. Bottom line, and of course it's much more detailed than this, but this is the gist of it all. You get a miniature notebook, and then you can order them on eBay, and they're weatherproof, which is a good idea in case like you sweat and you have them in your pocket in the summer. So I don't have them yet, but I'm going to have them, but I've got some fill-ins until they get here. Miniature notebooks, you know, note card size. And I ordered some miniature, like bulletproof pens, ones that have a screw on top that aren't pointed so the ink's not going to leak in your pocket. But anyway, you make a notebook of things that you need to get done. And every time you have a spare moment, you pull out this little notebook and you look at what you have to get done. And over time, it will get to the point where you start getting pissed off that you haven't done what you did, which sounds simple, but it's better than just coming home at the end of the day and wishing you'd have done that and wish you would have done this. And he also said, like, when studying and learning something complex, you want to stay away from like places like Starbucks with music playing and people coming in. You go to a quiet place, no distractions, nothing playing in the background. Don't drink too much coffee, and you study for 45 minutes at a time only. That's it. The quality studying is better than quantity. And he kind of laughed, and I've done this myself too. You know, you put things off and you think, well, Saturday, it's going to be raining. I think I'll go to a Barnes & Noble and I'll just read for 12 hours. Yeah, bullshit, never happens. So actually, I've been doing the notebook thing, and I'm constantly adding and taking things away. And it's actually working. It's working. Let me tell you this too, the really good students, the super smart people, they don't get over procrastination more than you do, or me. All these top-notch students said they never got over it either. They learned to effectively study in an organized manner in a quality way. No, I'll send you one. I'll send you one of these if you give me a week. I'll send you the good pen and the good notebooks. I ordered a big old bunch of them from Amazon and YouTube. Keep them. You got to keep them small because the idea is you want to have them on you all the time if you can. Like with women, it's going to be a little different maybe with pants, but you could put it in your purse. So, and I've done this. So let's say for an example, let me give you an example. So let's say a Parker jotter. Oh, okay. So let's say I go and I get something to eat, and I'm out in the parking lot, and I think, oh, what do I have to do today? Well, you don't really do that great of a job. You put things off. So let's say, for an example, I say, like, I just got done, because of this new method that I've been using, I just line the shelves in my kitchen. You know, with that liner, putting it off, never doing it. And I got a few moments. I'm sitting there, and as soon as I get a few moments, I pull out the little book and I look through it, and it's like line the shelves. Yeah, that's not going to take too long. I could do that in 45 minutes. I line the shelves. Where had I not been on this new program, I know I had to line the shelves. Yeah, I've known I've had to line the motherfuckers for the last year. But it's always something that I'm going to do. But after looking at my notes for 4 days and constantly seeing line the shelves, it's pissing me off that I'm not crossing things off my list that I've had time to do. I know that's like a crazy, fucked up motivator, but it's working. Like right now, if I wasn't doing this live, I'd pull out my little book. It's like organized shoes. Oh yeah, fuck, organized shoes. But you've got 100 of these things that you think you're going to do, that you're going to remember and you're going to have time for. But I'm not reminding myself of what I haven't done like I am now. Yeah, notebook and pens. Yeah, do it. Yeah. Yeah, things fell apart. Yeah. Yeah, start with the blueprint. Yeah. Now I got about a third of the book left, but so far, I mean, from compared to like all this other bullshit I've read over the years, it's worked the best short term. And honestly, I do want to learn how to play the piano, but to be honest with you, I don't really like practicing. It's not fun. None of it's fun. I mean, like I tell people, a cat could run across the keys and it'd sound better than anything I'm playing. And I don't know, I just get, like not motivated by being so shitty. I know I'm beginning, and what do I expect? Well, I would expect after a month to not fuck up chopsticks. No, I'll tell you why. Lucid. Yeah, me too. They're too big. You can't carry them with you. The whole trick is having these things on you. No, you having them on you or in your purse. I got them too. I got fucking binders. These big things, thinking I'm going to put all this shit in there. Fuck. Yeah, I'll send you some of these, man. When I get them, I'll mail you some. You don't need to fuck with it. I bought like 24 notebooks and 20 pens, like good pens. I'm thinking about these pens like, yeah, great. That's all I need is a fucking pen in my pocket. Pointy tip, tearing a hole in all my pockets, shit falling out, ink all over. It's like, yeah, what a great idea. So I got those kind that are like rounded on each end, and you got to unscrew them and then put the other half on the back to make it the normal size of a pen instead of writing with some little stubby fucker that leaks in your pockets and ruin your clothes. Yeah, see, I know this sounds anal, and it's true, but I don't like folding shit. And the reason that I got the weatherproof ones is because in case they get wet, like sweaty or something. Cosmopolitan notebook. Oh, good for you. Yeah, I got every fucking leather binder, fucking monogrammed, fucking 3-ring this and that. Shit. ACTRL, how you doing? Yeah, but I think, I know I could be wrong, but so far it seems to me the trick is having the thing on you. That's the difference. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's too small for me too, but I mean, it is better than having, yeah, I'd love to have a fucking 3-ring binder. When am I going to put it on a necklace chain? Yeah, fuck. I mean, I like one. All your shit's organized. Oh, and I'm getting into better note taking. An abstract, condensed version rather than most people write too much stuff down, including me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of bugs making noise. Oh, okay, front pocket. Yeah, I don't like it because it sags the pocket down. It sags it down. I'd rather have one in my pocket. I don't like front pockets. It's like it sags it down too much. So we'll see, but so far so good. So far so good. I mean, like I said, of all the bullshit that I've tried, it's working. Oh, just for pens? Good for you. That's good. And I got to get more disciplined on finishing things, reading before I start something else. And I will admit one problem, and that is I order too many books. But I just see this shit. Like, I'm going to get the New York Times on Sundays, too. I mean, like, I won't go into all the details, but liberal bullshit. But it's a great newspaper. It's only $5 a week. And they say you get it on Sunday, which I don't believe. We'll see tomorrow. I don't know how you can put it in the mail on Sunday. Who in the hell be driving one New York Times to Crawfordville? Now, I'm sure they're printed someplace other than New York, but I'll believe it when I see it. But even if it's a day or two late, it's an absolutely great paper. There's so much good shit in there. It's ridiculous. We're talking about like ways to get more things done, be more productive. Yeah, be more efficient in learning things. Yeah. I'll tell you, I was at Lowe's the other day, and, there's a room between my garage and my living room. And, I got, like, camera bags, fucking tents in a bag, sleeping bags, fucking quilts, all this shit stacked up. Well, anyway, long story short, Lowe's on sale. They've got these 127 quart storage things. They're only $8 each. They're huge. Like, if you filled it up with a quarter of it with water, you couldn't lift it up. And I bought 4. I'm going to buy another 8 tomorrow. And you can put so much great shit in there. You can put like 2 big giant ass king size bed quilts in one. That's how big they are. So I'm just going to put all this shit and organize it better. So when you go in there, it's the floor, clothes hanging, and shit in these canisters, rather than half-ass falling off the shelf, 3 quilts stacked high, that kind of shit. Oh, that's cool, dopamine. Yeah, but how do you control that with on demand? Yeah, this is different this is a list, but you're always adding and taking things apart. It's constantly changing. It's not like an old lady list where you go to the store and you cross off potatoes and onions and that kind of shit. It's a different kind of list. Oh, and another thing they talk about in here is like not trying to influence your recreational time with being productive. That you should be fucking off just as much as you should be getting things done. And when you improve in the system, you are both feet in when fucking off. In other words, you don't go into fucking off feeling guilty. You just drop this shit from your repertoire and your habits, and you just fuck off. Don't be trying to do things on your fuck off time. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You don't do something really stimulating. Well, that wouldn't be very good for me. Yeah. I watch too much porn for that plan. I shit you not, I do. Yeah, dopamine. Yeah, but I mean, on a typical day, what are you doing that's stimulating where you're blowing your dopamine? Yeah, I'll give you the title of it. How to be an A+ student. This guy has written a few books, and it's fun to read too. I mean, it applies to a lot of things, but I'll tell you why I got it. It's because, I'm fucking around. Right. I'm fucking around when I should be playing the piano, and I've learned quickly, and I was afraid of this, that, I hope I can stick to this piano playing. And it's fucking heading south quick. A+ student. Yeah, I'll get you the names. I got it for like $4 on eBay. How to be an A+ student. It's fucking good. Let me go in there right now and get it. Oh, okay, CTRL. Okay. Let me go get that for you now. See, this is the thing that I'm getting done. I will make a little, and you can give yourself like bonuses, like rather than just sit here and talk and fuck around and you be asking me a week from now, what's the name of that book? I'm going to do it right fucking now. And when I get up in the morning, on my list, I'm going to put Got Book for Jeff. So here it is. I wasn't quite right on the title. How to Become a Straight A Student. The Unconventional Strategies Real College Students Use to Score High While Studying Less. Cal Newport. He also wrote How to Win at College, How to Be a High School Superstar. I mean, you can tell this guy's a super smart motherfucker. You can get this for like $5 on eBay. Free shipping. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wasn't even supposed to graduate from high school. I mean, how old are you, CTRL? How old are you? If you don't mind me asking. What kind of bug is that on me? Damn bug. It's like a big ass fucking bug. There's so many fucking bugs down here. It's unbelievable. I mean, these motherfuckers get in through every little crack. I had some goddamn bug. I had 2 bugs bite me on my hip, and another motherfucker bite me right down near my nuts last night. I got up. I looked for where the fuckers are coming in, but you can forget that. fuck, who knows? Oh, 15? Yeah, well, you really shouldn't be on here for starters. This is like 18 and older. But, hey, yeah, man, how you doing? Yeah, I know him. I do know him, unfortunately. Yeah, it's who you think it is. But here's the thing, CTRL. At your age, uh, I would, this is what I would do. I would really concentrate on practicing on studying effectively. You should get this book yourself. If you have a PayPal, if you don't have the money, I'll send you the money for it. You should learn, you should really perfect your note-taking ability. But you're young, you got a lot of time in life. But at your age, this is a critical time in life because you can be the smartest guy in the world and you've got to do well on some standardized testing. And if you're way behind, you're not going to do well. So I want to help you do well. Yeah, he's a pain in the ass, man. Oh, yeah, how do you know him, yeah, man? Do you know him from being on my channel, or has he come on yours and caused problems? He's just a fucking pain in the ass, man. I mean, there's something wrong with the motherfucker. Yeah, nah, they don't, they really don't bother me that bad, to tell you the truth. Unless they bite me. I don't know what the hell got me last night. But yeah, the bugs are insane down here. Yeah, get it out. I got mine on eBay, super cheap. I recommend everybody get that book if you struggle with getting things done because it applies to everything. I was always a terrible student. I mean, my whole fucking life. I mean, I'm like good at things that interest me. That doesn't bode well to academic success. I wasn't even supposed to graduate from high school. My mom got me passed. Then I fucked around college, barely got in, barely got out. Even things I liked, like flying lessons. Oh, man, I hated that shit, man. It took me, you wouldn't believe, I had to this is what I had to do to pass my written for my pilot's license. I had to swear to God, get dropped off at a hotel 100 miles from where I lived with no car. Because I knew there was no way I was going to study enough to pass this damn thing if I had, possible distraction. Now, I've gotten better that I've gotten older. Now, this is one thing, the only thing actually that I can credit getting older with, and that is that I've become more disciplined because, that balls of fire have calmed down and, I don't have the energy I did. And it's really made me go into things that I'm really, like piano lessons as an example, classical music. Well, I've always been interested in writing and psychology, but I mean, I think I could be a good student in college now, but this is relatively recent. I mean, I'm 69 years old. I mean, it's too late. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I mean, you'll find you got to find your way. You know what I mean? Oh, through my channel. Yeah, he's just a pain in the ass. I was nice to that guy too. Yeah, I was kind of the same way, CTRL. Now, I'll bet you money, CTRL. I'm assuming. I bet your parents aren't educated, are they? What do your parents do for a living? So let's see, 15. What are you in the 10th grade? And your parents may not be supportive of your academic pursuits. Like my parents were like that, like kind of low life, blue collar. They wanted me to be like pipe fitters and stuff like that, truck drivers. Oh, a bigger streamer. Okay. So, oh, in the 10th grade. Okay. Well, I mean, let me tell you this now. Don't laugh at this. Are your parents supportive of you doing well in school? Let me ask you this. Are they? And are you familiar with Khan Academy? Khan. Would your parents be willing to spend money to make you a better student? Let me ask you that. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Because this is this is your homework assignment. I know it's summer now and you're out of school. But when you get a chance, Monday, when you get a chance Monday, I want you to see if there are any Sylvan Learning Centers near you. Sylvan Learning Center, okay? See if there are any near you. Because they have scholarship programs sometimes for people just like you. And I can tell you it would be very helpful. I mean, you're maybe you're behind as far as academic pursuits. The Sylvan, Sylvan, Sylvan Learning Centers. And call them and ask them if they know of any scholarships, because I know, like, I'm older and, like, you may not want to listen to this. I wouldn't have listened to it at your age, so don't feel bad. But you need to, yeah, thank you. You need to, there's no way around learning to be a better student. This is a super crucial period in your life. I know it doesn't seem like that now, but this is like major everything. This is huge. You're right at the age where you could go either way. You could be a deadbeat or become a neurosurgeon. And it's all based on how you learn to do academically. Me, I learned it too late. With you, you got a shot. And at least you're interested in it, you know. So hang in there. Yeah, thanks for writing that down, you guys. Sylvan Learning Center. It's worth every dime. It's expensive, but, you know, if you had a teenage child and they weren't doing well in school, and they told you it was $3,000 it was going to cost you, the difference between changing oil the rest of their life or being an attorney, wouldn't it be worth $3,000? I've recommended this to people twice, and it's paid off tenfold. They still thank me for it, and I talked them into it 35 years ago. And the one kid struggled with reading. Am I muted? I'm not muted now, am I? Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I had bums as parents, so I know the feeling. But you got plenty of time to right this ship, to get motivated. Oh, good. Yeah, but Sylvan Learning Center. And CTRL, write down my email, and I'll get you some good resources, okay? Yeah, I don't know what causes that to happen sometimes. I'll send you some good resources. Make sure your parents are cool with me sending you some emails, too. My email is tomreed, TOMREED, 1956 at gmail.com. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of variables. You know, the world's not fair. And if you come into this world with, a couple of drunks like I did, I mean, you could be just some super brilliant kid that, for whatever reason, likes school. And if you're not, you're in for a roller coaster ride of gloom and doom. Yes, I could. I could do it. No, I can't do it here. Well, I could. Hey, will you guys type my email so he can read it? Tom Reed, REED 1956 @gmail.com. And I highly recommend the Khan Academy, KHAN, if you're struggling in a subject. And this is good because I wasn't this open to this at 15 like you were. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a big time in your life. You guys want to? I mean, I like them, but you might not like them. But I like watching for some reason these neurosurgeon lectures on YouTube. I mean, these guys, man, I'm telling you, are the creme de la creme, the smartest of the smart, the top notch. There's only 3,000 neurosurgeons in the United States at one time. These guys are 37, 38 years old before they get their first paycheck. Super smart, top of their class. I mean, they do everything you're taught is successful, and they pull it off. And they're such nice, humble people. But I find them super interesting. What does it take to be a neurosurgeon? The life of a neurosurgeon. I mean, these people are, as far as academia, the top of the top. Oh, iPad. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, these guys are interesting to me. But I mean, I think I'm like, I would say this: from 60 to 69, I've increased my ability to absorb reading and stuff 85%. That's okay. Yeah, that's a good fine goal. Yeah. You'll be surprised what you may end up doing. Yeah, an adult baby. Yeah, there's plenty of those around. Actually, I have one that's a nephew that's 63 years old. He actually had 5 McDonald's franchises that his mother started and blew it all. Now he's driving a truck. But he never quite matured. He's like a 63-year-old baby. Like juvenile humor, stupid jokes. He never really fully matured. Oh, big time, man. No, these guys are the top of the top. Especially cutting into somebody's brain. I mean, actually, thinking of doing this. I mean, these guys are just top students the whole way through, from beginning to end. I wouldn't want to work with human beings as a general practitioner, though. like internal medicine guy. Now, I wouldn't mind like working with babies, but I definitely wouldn't want to just listen to that small talk. Let me tell you this too. I have two friends that are doctors. One's an orthopedic surgeon, one's a general practitioner. And the bullshit you've got to listen to is unbelievable. And 85% of the people that you have as patients, I mean, how would you like to go to medical school, come out, think you're going to make the world a better place, and just deal with these people all day long that are lying to you? They're smoking, they're drinking too much, their diet sucks, they're overweight, their blood pressure's high, they have sugar problems, they never exercise, and it's one bullshit session after another. They're totally ignoring everything you to them, everything you tell them to do every time they see you. And I'm not a guy that just wants to do that with anybody. Oh, big time, especially in the brain. Yeah. Yeah, it really is crazy. I mean, all doctors are like, the amount of knowledge you have to have is insane. But I think like a pathologist, dead people, autopsies, studying cancer, I don't think I'd like patient contact. Just listen to all this bullshit and all these people ignoring everything you told them to do. Yeah, that's good advice. And don't smoke either. Stay away from drugs. Yeah, regret sucks. Yeah, it wouldn't interest me either, a mortician. You know, I just read an article about that the other day. You know, that's quite a complex chemical they use when they embalm you. I didn't realize it. They shoot that in the carotid artery. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that I can't figure out, though, that I didn't glean from the article, and that is that, you know, with the heart not pumping, I mean, is that pressurized when they put it in the carotid artery? Hey, but here's the thing about embalming somebody. It takes away all the disease. It keeps further decay from occurring, and it brings back the natural skin tone and takes away all odor. Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, mortician. I don't know. I don't know. It just wouldn't interest me. You know, that business is hurting too. I mean, it's expensive now. You know, now it's like, what the hell do you call that? I can't think of it. Cremated. I mean, really, if I had my way, I know you're going to think this sounds crazy. I'd let the vultures eat me. When you're dead, you're dead. I don't care what you do with my body. Use it for target practice. Do one of those studies where you throw it out in the desert and you see how long it lasts before everything eats me. I'd be fine with that, man. Lee, I'm not one of these guys like that think that my dead body is going to be aware of anything, like a mausoleum or any of this stuff. I would be proud to have vultures eat me. And if you're worried about your carbon footprint, the worst thing you can do when you die is to be cremated. Huge carbon footprint. They have to incinerate bone at 2,350 degrees. Huge, huge CO2 footprint. Now they got these reef burials and all this shit. You know, where they put you in a ball. I'm not quite sure how they do it, and they let the sharks eat you. I'd be all right with that too. You know, if you understand or read about, let me tell you this. This is super interesting, man. Look up thermodynamics. Now, I struggled with this, and I finally got the answer the other day. You can't create energy and you can't end it. Thermodynamics. That when you die, your energy goes into something else. And I thought, wow, yeah. Okay, and here's what they mean by that. As your body breaks down, it feeds bacteria, and if you die in the woods, it feeds animals. But I thought, the articles always suggested that it alluded to eternal energy, and it's not. That once the decay process is 100%, it's over. But that energy from your dead body has transferred into another form of energy in feeding something else that requires food. It's interesting. Read about thermodynamics, and it'll make you appreciate the sun. I mean, you would just think about hours about the sun when it applies to thermodynamics and how, like, unbelievable it is that we have it. Yeah, it just wouldn't interest me working with dead people. Autopsy, stuff like that. I mean, I do find, like, the human body interesting. I had a girlfriend one time that I got to go to a lab with her where they were dissecting a human body. And I'll never forget it. They showed the sciatic nerve, the nerve that breaks off and goes into both legs from your spinal cord into your legs. People complain about sciatica from back injuries, disc issues, etc. And I could not believe how big it was. And they had like these little flags where the nerves branched off. And it made complete and total sense to me then, and even more so now, with regard to back pain and sciatica. Super fascinating. And they had that touring museum where human bodies were stripped of skin, and it was like a super success. Showed, and like the musculature, the musculoskeletal system, it's just like insane how this stuff works. The eye, the hand, everything, digestion. But the big one they still struggle with, and still it's in infancy stage, is the brain. So interesting, man. But I'm a firm believer, 100% believer. The whole ball of wax is run by hormones. Even melatonin is a hormone. That with the right hormones and the right brain stimulus, I can make Lucid quack like a duck, crawl on her belly like a turtle, be a nymphomaniac, be a prude, a vestal virgin. I could do it all with chemicals and brain stimulation. So when it comes to free will, I mean, what's what? It's all linked to obsessive compulsive behavior, smoking, drinking, eating, lying, burning buildings down, stealing, being a shrewd investor, being careless with your money, being a liar, being moral, being a philanderer, a dedicated spouse, someone that's always having affairs. It's all a chemical concoction. Chronic eater. They talk about this technology too, and like it's bad, and I don't agree with it. I mean, I'm not saying that there aren't downsides to it, but overall, I'm so happy for YouTube and a phone that I can look things up on and buy things on eBay and order things on Amazon, and you can take the 70s and shove it. Yeah, I know it's hurt the merchants and the retailers, and that sucks, but I mean, what do you want to go back to? Steam engines? I'm all for the future. Yeah, I miss the old, roadside hot dog stand. But that's the price of the future. I think I'm gonna hit the road, and I'm gonna take off this winter for sure. I think I'll go up to Michigan, North Dakota. I love like blizzards, cold weather, isolation, dead towns. It's just like going to places where nobody is and just partying. I'm doing that this year. I'm gonna go up to Michigan in a month or so. See Ted. See those people I sold my house to, get my kayak. I'm going to go see Angie in the east side of Michigan. I might take her up to Mackinac. She wants to go. Party. And that'll be it, man. I'm going to Florida in July for 4 days. I'm just staying at this like kind of nice hotel. Starbucks across the street. Now, when I'm down there in Florida, I will study the whole 4 days something. Whether it's piano, read literature. And I'm going to start giving you recommendations on things I think you should read. And if you can't afford it, I'll buy it for you. I mean, I'm 100% in like making people like open avenues they didn't expect they'd experience. Just kicking it. Just kicking it for real. It's so great. You wouldn't think you could lay out on a couch on a porch that's not screened in June or Georgia and not get eaten alive by bugs. Now you would get eaten alive, but not by the ones you'd think, like mosquitoes. So don't forget, I'm taking suggestions on that computer right there. How would you like to see it end its final days? Aunt Jemima syrup in the keyboard. Put it out in a thunderstorm to see how long it takes before the screen goes up. Because it's not worth anything. As a matter of fact, it's not working. Now just be fun to like, would you like to see me shoot a bullet through the screen? To spill a coffee on the keyboard? Let's go out in style with this one. I want to have fun with it. It's been great, man. I know it's a inanimate object, but man, it's been good to me. Just party and rock on with it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Can you guys hear me? You used to get the time like every comment, and it doesn't do that anymore. Can anybody hear me out there? I don't know what this thing does sometimes. I think it's just weird. People be talking now. All of a sudden, nobody's talking. Might have to do a green screen on you. How'd you like that? Let's see here. Well, if you guys are saying something, it's not that I'm not responding yet. It's that it's not saying anything. I just don't know how 43 people could be on here and nobody's saying anything. Jeff, can you hear me? Lucid? What? You want to go to a really great fair? Go to that one. That is a great fair. Hey, if you guys can hear me, click a like thing. And if it switches to 13 and you can't hear me, I know something's messed up. Because the clock's working. But it's just too weird. Nobody would have made a comment by now. Oh, you can't hear me, huh? I'm going to sign off and come back on.